Heavy collisions in midfield after Clark had won the line out for Gloucester. Whipped up by Ludlam, or Ludlow rather. Williams. Oh, that's nicely done. Beautifully held up by Atkinson, and how about that? Max Llewellyn, Andy gets more. Andy takes it under the posts. Well, that's the first time we've seen Gloucester ball in hand, and look at what they've gone and done.
Well, it's an absolutely brilliant score. Atkinson's pass is superb. Very, very simple from Gloucester. They just hit into midfield off this first face ball. They get that drill right, which hasn't always been the case.
Yeah, I mean, one of the key strengths of a 10 is getting flat, playing at the line, but also having time on ball to be able to distribute and throw the passes that are appropriate at any time, and he did a brilliant job of that then.
Now this is Clark, who was set up by Thomas, and they're going for another. Freddie Thomas slides in on wet East Midlands turf. Has he got it down?
Yeah.
There's the answer.
It's a simple switchback play. Just having a quick look at whether he does get the grounding or lose it. Oh, just a little bit of separation there, but he regathers. Even if it's ruled that it isn't scored, it might be worth having a look at that.
Just checking it, mate. Thanks.
Great little interplay to get there.
Van Portfleet, Hayes, Pollard, Kelly. A little bit of room here for Hassel-Collins. A lot of work to do. He's done brilliantly. Oh, Hassel-Collins. Odds against when he took that ball, but he turned that situation into odds on. Brilliant finishing from Ollie Hassel-Collins.
It's have to dent the defensive line and make it narrower, and that creates the space on the outside. Eventually they get round. Ollie Hassel-Collins has so much to do. Drops that shoulder, survives the first tackle from Hathaway, and then as Carreras comes across, he's already got a bit more momentum, and he can use a little bit of his footwork. Gets inside him too easily, though.
Oh, and now Carreras and Thomas Williams, and they're going to get a third here, Gloucester. Williams away. Oh, he was looking for Carreras, still the threat. Here goes Atkinson. The speed that Gloucester have made their way towards the line. Llewellyn, Hassel-Collins up quickly, but Llewellyn still going. Max Llewellyn has 2. Gloucester have 3, and it is speed to burn any defence.
Little lift over the top, no one at home for Leicester. And then Carreras back out to Williams. You think they're going to finish this off, doesn't quite go to hand. Now you think Leicester get the aces back. Hassel-Collins comes in, but as soon as he does, Kelly and Stewart both try and defend the same place.
Well, Leicester scored a very neat try from a free kick in an identical situation against Northampton a week ago. This time they go to the right. Again, it's sharp, very nearly, and it's another try. Andre Pollard this time. Left worked a week ago, right works this time.
And this time, instead of moving from right to left, sorry, left to right as we look at it, they went right to left. And they play out of the back. Lovely little bit of hands. Pollard's line is perfect in terms of timing, and the little show and go to the man on the outside just opens up the defender's shoulders and allows him to slide in.
You know, we suffered a little bit last week for overplaying our hand, but we don't want to go away from that. So again, the boys have got a licence. It's their balance to have. We're just discussing it, showing options, and like I say, for the most part, I think the boys have kicked when it's sensible to kick. And, you know, away from that.
George as brilliant as ever. Leicester cutting through. Stewart to Bassett, and Bassett scoring Premiership tries again at the beginning of this season.
Look at the work of Bassett to get past Carreras to ensure that he can be on the shoulder of Stewart for that last pass. Montoya around the corner, and then the step on the pass from Stewart. He has to really reach for it, but he uses the fact he's reaching to sell the defender in front of him, and then once he's through, as I said, Bassett working exceptionally hard to get close and on the shoulder.
Held up just short. Josh Bassett providing as much width as he can on this right-hand side. Hassel-Collins on the left. Meantime, straight through the middle. There's the bonus point score. and it's Dan Kelly, and it's Leicester with 4. And they've had 3 in this second half. Game turned around. How Gloucester could do with something to sweeten this second half and give real meaning to the final 10 minutes. And there it is for Llewellyn, his first ever Premiership hat-trick.
In line with me, please. In line with me.
Will it be in a winning cause?
Hassel Collins, I guess if Shilcock goes, has to fold in and get tighter.
Quite.
With the ball secure at the back, Ben Young should be keeping that there for as long as possible.
The Slater Cup is heading to Leicester again. They have battled their way back in the second half to see off Gloucester. But so many positive things for Gloucester to take away from this, not least the 2 bonus points. However, Leicester, with all the points, they have won this by 29 points to 26.